Thank you for joining me on another Blockless tutorial. I'm the CTO, Derek Anderson, and I'm here to teach you on how to use the S3 extension with Blockless. Let's get started. Okay, so before we actually start the tutorial, we need to get an S3 enabled account, and we're going to head over to filebase.com to do that. We need to go ahead and sign up for the Filebase account. It's a very quick sign up, so go ahead and click the sign up button. Fill out this short form and verify your email, and then head on back to filebase.com and log into the dashboard. Once you've logged into the dashboard, you'll find on the left here where you can get your access keys. You'll need to keep note of those for this tutorial, and you'll need to create a bucket for the tutorial as well. I've already gone ahead and created one, but you can go ahead and give yours a name and create that for the tutorial. Once you have these two pieces of information, then we're ready to go ahead and get started. Okay, so on this part of the tutorial, we're going to go ahead and start to configure our project. What we need to do is import the SDK objects, the bucket and S3 configure from the Blockless SDK. We're going to go ahead and define a new S3 config using the S3 configure method here. We're going to give it the access key, the API key, the endpoint, and then we're going to go ahead and create a string using the bucket name that we created. So bucket for tutorial. As you can see, bucket for tutorial was mine here. My bucket is currently empty. We're going to go ahead and create a new bucket object in memory. We're going to use new bucket, give it the bucket name and the S3 configuration. We're going to go ahead and get a list out of this bucket just so that we can see what's at the root directory, and we'll send that to console log. We'll see that it's currently empty. Then we're going to go ahead and create a file called test file. We're going to go ahead and give it a uinit array that I've already pre-filled here for the data, and we're going to put that in there. We're going to get the results of that file in the put object, and then we're going to go ahead and log that out. So let's go ahead and BLS function build after saving that, and we'll see that this has been built, and then we'll go ahead and BLS function invoke so we can actually watch it run. And it says true, we've gotten contents as empty, and we've put a file there. So let's go ahead and refresh and see, and indeed we've got a file. So let's go ahead and delete this file, and we'll add some more code, and the code would be to actually read what's in the file. So let's go ahead and get the file back into memory from S3 object. Let's read it as a string, and then we'll go ahead and console log that string out. And then we're going to go ahead and get a list as well, and we should see that there is actually indeed an object in this bucket. Let's rebuild that. Let's go ahead and invoke that again. And we'll see there is indeed some stuff in here. And we've gotten the contents of that out. And if we go ahead and refresh, it's back again. So let's go ahead and delete it one more time, because now we're going to add code that will actually delete this for us. And so we're going to get the bucket file object handler. We're going to hand that to it, and we're going to delete object using the bucket. And we're going to log out whether that was successful or not, if the file is around. And then we'll go ahead and get another list out of there just to see that it's empty. We're going to go ahead and build the function once more. And then we're going to go ahead and invoke this function. And what we should see is that we have, on the first one, empty results, followed by the contents of the file. And then we actually have results, because there is a file in there. And then we've deleted it, and the contents are empty again. And if we go ahead and refresh on this page, you'll see that that is empty in that bucket. Okay, so in this tutorial, you learned how to use Filebase to get an S3 compatible account on the blockchain. You learned how to use the Blockless SDK to read, write, and delete files. You've got all the arsenal you need to go out and write a DApp today. We'll catch you on the next one.